So I've done some research, and it looks like the best way, Jeannie, to get brains flowing is an agile zombie with a shovel. In solidarity with Jeannie and with AU Katie, I'm going to read a little bit of something that's never going to see the light of day. It's a bit of backstory from the steampunk. William parries and Edmund thinks he has him, which is pretty much what William wanted him to think. Foils are for stabbing and sabers are for slashing. One simple slash down, one step back from William. Edmund trips forward and William does a quick spin on his feet. A gentle stroke down with his hand, and he can see the arc. It has a trail of dovetailing air behind it, and the top of William's foil lands on Edmund's right shoulder blade. The match is over. William smirks. A fool's toy. The saber. You should have stuck with the foil. It teaches you stance and patience, and most of all discretion. William wipes down the blade of his practice foil before sheathing it. Edmund plops down on the grass next to his feet and drops the saber unceremoniously at his side. A fool's toy, he mimics. The foil. Teaches you to be a ponce. He reaches up a hand and drags the back of it across his forehead to wipe the sweat away. William smiles down at him. You can't be taught to be a ponce. You just are. Like you. You are just a ruffian. Edmund looks up at William and smiles, all of his teeth showing. He squinches his eyes against the sunlight. You are fond of ruffians. Don't deny it. The left corner of William's mouth dips down as his smile falls. Like I'm fond of my father's hunting dogs, to be sure. Are you done losing for the day? I have things to help Mother with. I think AU Katie has a case with writer's misdirection. I mean, I've got ideas. But when I sit down, and I'm sitting at the computer, and the little cursor is blinking at me, I kind of freeze up. And then I let everything that I need to do get the better of me. Which, you know, is okay since I have things to do, but it's a really pants way to be a writer. And I know everyone says this, and I know that I'm not a published author, obviously. I'm not cool like, John Green or anything. But the only way to get over writer's block is to write. And just sit down and do it. Because as long as there are words on the page, you have something to work with. If I sit down and write 5 pages of backstory that has nothing to do with anything, that gives me ideas for later, for how the character should move, for the things he should say to, his compatriots when he sees them next in one of the scenes. As long as you have something on the page, then I think you can pretty much consider yourself a writer. If you don't, then, as was once said, in the best writing porn movie of all time, The Pillow Book, you're nothing but a scribbler. Peace out, nerds, and good luck with the GWO.
You should say that.